When you think of Sarah Palin, what comes to mind? The former governor of Alaska? The 2008 vice presidential candidate who made history? Or perhaps the polarizing figure who became a household name overnight? Love her or question her? There's no denying that Sarah Palin has lived a life full of twists, turns, and transformations. But what really happened behind the scenes of her rise to fame? How did she go from a small-town mayor to one of the most recognizable political figures in America? And what does her life look like now, years after the spotlight shifted? Today, we're breaking it all down. Every detail of Sarah Palin's stunning transformation. From her early days in Alaska to her life today, this is the story you won't want to miss. Sarah Louise Palin was born on February 11, 1964 in Sandpoint, Idaho, but it was Alaska that shaped her. Her family moved to the last frontier when she was just a baby, and it was there that she grew up surrounded by the rugged beauty of the wilderness. Sarah was no stranger to hard work. She was raised in a family that valued grit and determination, and those qualities would define her life. In high school, she was a star athlete, earning the nickname Sarah Barracuda for her fierce competitiveness on the basketball court. But even then, there were hints of the future leader she would become. She was elected president of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, showing early signs of her ability to inspire and lead others. After graduating from the University of Idaho with a degree in communications, Sarah returned to Alaska, where she began her career in journalism. But it wasn't long before she felt the pull of public service. In 1992, she ran for city council in Wasilla, Alaska, and won. Just 4 years later, she became the town's mayor, a position she held for 2 terms. During her time as mayor, she focused on cutting taxes and improving infrastructure, earning a reputation as a no-nonsense leader who got things done. But her ambitions didn't stop there. In 2006, Sarah Palin made history by becoming the first woman and the youngest person ever elected as governor of Alaska. It was a groundbreaking moment, and it put her on the national stage. Then came 2008, a year that would change everything. John McCain, the Republican presidential nominee, shocked the political world by selecting Sarah Palin as his running mate. Overnight, she became a household name. Her folksy charm, her straight-talking style, and her ability to connect with everyday Americans made her a star. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. The campaign was grueling, and Sarah faced intense scrutiny from the media and the public. Critics questioned her experience, while supporters praised her as a breath of fresh air in politics. Though the McCain-Palin ticket ultimately lost the election, Sarah's impact was undeniable. She had become a cultural icon, a symbol of a new kind of politics. But fame comes at a cost. After the 2008 election, Sarah Palin found herself at the center of a media storm. She resigned as governor of Alaska in 2009, a decision that surprised many and sparked endless speculation. Some said she was stepping away to focus on her family, while others believed it was a strategic move to position herself for a future in national politics. Whatever the reason, her resignation marked the beginning of a new chapter in her life. Sarah became a best-selling author, a reality TV star, and a sought-after speaker. She used her platform to advocate for conservative causes and to share her unique perspective on American life. Of course, Sarah's personal life has also been a topic of fascination. She's a mother of 5, and her family has faced its share of challenges. Her eldest son, Track, served in the military, while her youngest son, Trig, was born with Down syndrome. Sarah has been open about the joys and struggles of raising a child with special needs, and her honesty has resonated with many families. Then there's her daughter, Bristol, who became a teen mom and later a contestant on Dancing with the Stars. Through it all, Sarah has remained a fiercely protective and supportive mother, even as her family's ups and downs played out in the public eye. In recent years, Sarah Palin has continued to make headlines, though not always for the reasons she might have hoped. She's been involved in legal battles, including a high-profile defamation lawsuit against the New York Times, and she's remained a vocal figure in conservative politics. But she's also taken steps to step back from the spotlight, focusing on her family and her life in Alaska. So what does Sarah Palin's life look like today? She's still the same strong, outspoken woman who captured the nation's attention, but she's also embraced a quieter, more reflective side. Whether she's spending time with her grandchildren, writing, or enjoying the beauty of her home state, Sarah has found a way to balance her public persona with her private life.